everyone, it's Julia. I've been busy this week working upstairs in my studio. I have an upcoming spring craft show, and so I've been working on t-shirts, and I'm putting on these cute little flower embellishments, and I thought I would share with you a little bit about what I'm doing. Honestly, can't wait for spring. I live in Minnesota. We have a snowstorm. It's the end of March. It's blowing. It's so cold out. And t-shirts just seem like a really fun thing to be working on. So let's get started. I do have one of my shirts done, and I thought I would show you what a finished one looks like. And then we'll go over the steps. It has the 3 little flower yo-yos, rosettes, whatever you want to call them. And it's just a series of different sized circles. And I do cut them out using my Sizzix BigShot. It's just so slick. Otherwise, the shirt is a super comfortable, lightweight, not real sheer like a burnout tee, but it is a lighter weight. I usually wear a tank top under mine. But one of the things that I love about this t-shirt is it's not clingy. So it doesn't show all those bumps that some of us have. So anyway, I thought I would get to it and give you some ideas on how to use the BigShot and how simple this design is. These t-shirts come in 3 different colors, and they're all kind of neutral colors, and they are the alternative brand. And you might be wondering where I'm getting the extra fabric for these little embellishments, because the shirt just looks like this, just a cute little t-shirt. This alternative brand also carry wonderful scarves, and then they're the exact fabric and colors as these t-shirts. So I buy the scarves, and I actually sell the scarves on my Etsy store because after I cut the section off that I need for my flowers, I sew the seam in the back and sell them as infinity scarves. Otherwise, they're just one long piece of fabric. But really, really nice, drapable, wonderful fabric for a scarf. So anyway, I do buy a scarf of each of the colors for the little flowers. And I need 5 inches of the strip for my design. And I am using the Sizzix BigShot to cut my flowers. And I'm using the die Circles number 2. And it has the 4 flowers right on the die. So this is so simple and so easy. So basically I'm cutting one 5-inch strip off of my scarf or my piece of fabric. And then the next step is to put the fabric on the die. And I'm going to be getting, I think, about 5 layers of this. And I am just going to kind of do an accordion fold with this fabric to just lay over this die. And of course it's not behaving here, but and I think I can get one more layer. Make sure it's all on there, covering it. And then I'm going to be making a sandwich, just like we do with whatever you're making with the BigShot. Cardboard or cardstock or chipboard. And then you're just going to run this through. And take your sandwich out, and you should have 5 layers of circles. And just kind of dish them out of here. Lay them on their little piles. It's so slick. I love my BigShot. I've had this one for probably 6 or 7 years, and I use it I use it pretty much every single day when I'm working with my designs. Okay, and then the next step is just to get them in little bunches like this, and I usually just stick a little pin in it, and then you just line it up on your shirt, and I'll show you that next step. I wanted to mention, if you're wanting to do this to a t-shirt and you don't have extra fabric, some of the things that you can just buy regular cotton fabric too. It doesn't have to exactly match the t-shirt. In this particular look, I kind of like the monotone, or the color on the same color, but it doesn't really matter. And another trick that I have done on many occasions when I am working on things for craft shows is I'll buy an extra t-shirt and just use it for fabric. It's actually sometimes less expensive than buying fabric, because fabric is nowadays so expensive. So those are just some ideas, things that I have found that do work. This fabric is so lightweight that I need a little extra underneath it when I do my stitching. And so I really like this stabilizer that's a tear away, wash away. Most of it I can tear away after I get done working, and what's left underneath will wash away after a few times in the laundry. So I was just going to show you a little how I lay these out. I kind of start right up by the shoulder seam. I like it a little bit into the neckline, and I just kind of lay them out, overlapping a little bit. And then I go ahead and I pin using the same pin that I kind of gathered the group together with. I just slip the pin underneath to catch the shirt fabric. And then, like I said, this you're going to need for sewing this, and it just kind of slides right underneath. The next step is to the sewing machine, and I will show you how I will be putting these on with a free motion movement, a free motion applique. So over to the sewing machine we go. Okay, I have my foot on, my embroidery foot on, or my machine applique free motion foot, and I have my feed dogs down. So I'm going to be doing the driving on this. I'm going to be starting in the center of the flowers, and I'm going to be going around, and then I'm going to be cutting my thread and then going on to the next flower. So you'll be able to see my motion, and hopefully you'll be able to see this okay. So here goes. I'm going to start. I'm probably not going to talk through this, and I might kind of zoom through it quickly so you can kind of see it. And it's a slow, just slow, even movement. And that is it. I love how quick free motion is. It is just so relaxing to do. There is still a few threads that I'll have to clip, but on the back side you'll notice my stabilizer, and that just rips away most of it. And then, like I said, the rest of it will come out once it's laundered. But it's really slick, and it really gives that little extra that you need to get your stitches nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video. The last step on this is the button, or the beads that I put in the center of the rosettes. And just a note on that, you want to make sure that it's a washable bead, no wood, or a washable button. I would not put a leather button on it because this t-shirt is very washable. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, what kind of beads or buttons that you use for what kind of project that you're doing. Other than that, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave any comments or questions that you might have. Subscribe, like. I'm really hoping that I can continue on an ongoing basis just showing you all what I've been working on for craft shows and for my Etsy shop. And I'll link all that down below too. I'll link my Etsy shop, and I'll link this shirt. I have in all 3 colors. It is listed on my Etsy shop. I think you might enjoy it. It's a very, very comfortable little shirt to wear. So have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.